Like hum a few bars or something, could you?
Oh my God.
It's not on the sheet.
I'm not in fine fiddle. I'm not in fine fiddle.
It's not on the sheet. You don't have to. But if it comes out of you,
I will for yeah.
If it comes out of you later on,
okay.
Right? All right. Someone here in this crowd is named Tracy Barlow, and she wanted to know, the character of Gabrielle has faced many physical and emotional challenges over the course of the series, and as a result has grown and changed in many ways. Has the change and the growth in Gabrielle paralleled anything in your own life?
No.
What growth? Yeah. What are they talking about?
Yeah. I've been stagnant for the last... No. No, actually, I think it's the other way around. No, it's actually... they go hand in hand because obviously we play these characters for such a long time that you bring so much out of yourself to relate to the characters. But...
Gabrielle has had an impact on you?
Oh, I've grown up on the show completely. It's yeah. I was the naive little Texan. and then I made some of the best friends of my life, and I'm so glad it happened in my 20s because I was learning who I will be and learning the value of working hard. Yeah, my personal experiences definitely came into Gabrielle.
Well, I can vouch for that. No, everything's changed for both of us. And as Renee sorted out what she wanted and didn't want in life, she was, as you grow more powerful as a human being, you start asserting yourself, and that certainly happened for me and Renee.
But it's funny with the character of Gabrielle because she did become stronger later in the series, and that influenced me to I don't know, take charge.
I think Renee's become more assured, and I've become less assured in some way.
Why is that?
Not in a bad way, in a totally good, evolving way. I have a much more sympathetic ear. I've always been an empathizer, but a sympathizer is different. So,
yeah.
And I think kids can either be young, or even young people can either be very assured and have to learn how to adapt and be flexible. Because I just realized that Gabrielle left home to go traveling off with a warrior princess, and you left Texas. You moved, pretty far from where you're home, so you couldn't just...
I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with my family. I've been gone for 6 years, and they were so wonderful. But you call for 5 minutes when it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there for them, and you're going, yeah, everything's really good, and So that was an experience.
Have you ever had to make a decision on your own because the time difference didn't allow you to phone home?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Yes, Lucy?
Renee, correct me if I'm wrong, I would say that Renee makes all her decisions for herself. I'm not trying to rally the troops here, but that's just the type of person that she is. I might ask you what you think, but it's still only what you think. And she goes and makes her own decisions.
But don't you think I'm funny? I remember Lucy will say something, and you would expect an answer right then, and I would kind of go and think about it. Do you know what I mean? And then I'd come back and...
I'm going, what? I can't even remember. What are you talking about?
I don't know, but yeah, actually I do, yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there any skill you had to learn to play your parts that wound up being useful in real life? And that is from Mark Allen, Leanna, and Desiree Slatke. So if you're out there, your questions are coming through.
Boy, I use that bullwhip every night. We're finishing filming recently, and Lucy, it was quite late in the evening. Lucy came out, and she had a bald cap on and a beard. And she came out, and no one really knew who she was. And she's got this, masculine walk going on. And I think they're going to...
It was because we had some stalkers waiting up at the gate, so...
No one had ever... Yeah, it was
So I put this bald cap on. I went out to the crew and said, excuse me, everybody. Want to say something? Just, there's some very strange people hanging around, so just keep your eyes open. And by then they knew it was me, and it was just a stupid crew gag. It was a really bad bald cap, but it was funny.
That sounds a little like your Bill Clinton voice. You're very good.
Oh, that was my Kiwi bloke voice.
But you're very good at imitations, Stevie Nicks, and again, I...
Sing!
So does that just come from listening to... Stevie Nicks has a very distinctive voice, so did that just...
I could do a Stevie Nicks for you.
Sure,
I can
go
only
for
do
it.
a character today. Okay, which song? Now there you go again, you say you want burritos. I sure hope you can keep them down. It's only a flower tortilla used to wrap around your beans now. And have you any meat you like to sell? Beans of loneliness when the heartbeat just... see... That was so silly. You can't...
Man, and that question wasn't even on the sheet. All right. Most favorite costume that you got to wear outside of your own, which I'm sure you adore.
Renee's beaded one. Renee's doubles beaded outfit. I actually requested one of those after the show so I could shake my bonbons. Her go-go costume, remember the beaded go-go costume? Well, I couldn't fit into Renee's because I was like 8 months pregnant or something for the musical, and but her double is a much bigger person, so I went and got hers and surprised the crew by coming out pregnant with it.
And you shocked Ted, didn't you?
Shocked Ted many times. Anything we could do to shock Ted.
Are you referring to a blooper that at the end of a...
yeah. Oh, there was lots of times, you know, just when Ted's longtime friend's pregnant wife starts coming onto him on screen. It just freaked him out. Anyway, it was again a crew setup. Sorry, now what was the question? There was a...
The question was favorite costume.
Favourite costume, Ren?
When you were going under...
Oh, yeah. How about the one, when we were Cinderella, the Cinderella story that went around, and how was that goofy? The one with the black teeth. And then
What was
hair.
that face? What was that face? I want to see that face.
Yeah.
Come on up here.
Yeah, that was a favorite. That was good.
I still
very
didn't see
freeing.
that face, Renee. I want to see that face.
I did it for Lucy. Yeah. Okay.
Least
Thanks, Xena.
least favorite costume.
Least favourite costume? We love them all.
Except perhaps when the rats were decorating your body.
Hiding. And I was hogtied on the cold mud on the concrete floor. And all these rats were coming down chutes at me, and of course they're, trying to hide up your skirts and down your breastplate, and oh my God. Please, Sally, give me a tetanus shot, please.
How about the crucifixion outfits?
Ooh, they were nice.
They kept coming back.
Oh,
You knew when they
the
had
ruched
them
sacking.
and they started walking toward you that you said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, they were pretty awful. You knew when you were going to put those sacking costumes on that you were in for a bad
Something was
day.
going to happen that day. Yeah.
So you would see the costume before the script.
Oh, we remember
Sometimes.
that.
Yes.
They're good.
Right. Xena spent, I guess this is a Lucy question, 5 years without ever showing her midriff. Then in the 6th season, hardly any costume she wore met in the middle.
Really?
Was that your choice?
Hell no. Oh, no. No, and it was like 3 or 4 months after I'd had a baby, and I'm going, you're putting me in a harem, got belly dancing? Are you kidding me? And